All right, today we continue the journey into repairing this crease dent with our student Azel on a bedside of his truck. Now let's push. Good. Now let's do the same thing at the top there. But that is looking great. We're just softening up that front side, giving our tab a little bit better place to land. And looking kind of at the reflection of the metal, if you feel like you're getting the lift that you need, don't necessarily always have to break it off. If you feel like that next little bit of energy shock to it, breaking it off is going to assist you, that's where I'll make the call. Do I continue to flex, take it off myself, or do I let that pop kind of get that last little bit of movement? But as you're kind of looking at the overall shape, if you feel like you got some movement out of that, we can always take the tab off, check back in with it. We can always place another tab if we need to. All right, we're looking way better now. Okay, so let's go in there. Here, I'll show the folks at home. We're looking way better. A lot less of a defect to have to push. So we're going to go through, we're going to knock down a little bit of this top portion. So we're going the back lip just a little bit, soften that up just a little. And you're going to notice that this is going to open up and look very similar to this. Okay, so we want kind of this opening fairly even all the way across. And then this is a lot less depth for us to have to go and push. So soften up this just enough to where it kind of has a good opening like the rest of the crease here. And then we're just going to go in and push and sew it back up, make multiple pushes. Now there's a lot less depth that we're fighting. So that's killer. Once your gut says you're ready to push, if it doesn't quite say that, after you even step back and reevaluate, go back in, knock down what you think needs a little bit of attention. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I'm gonna let you hold this. Okay, so that black magic tip, it's pretty soft, right? It kind of absorbs into the push first, then starts moving metal, but we need a little more precision now that our defect is getting a little more narrow, a little more shallow. So we need some precision, but we don't want to go in hardcore, sharp right away. You could, and with time you will. With time you'll actually get very comfortable with very sharp tips, okay? But early on what I'll do is this Tessa tape has a very specific weaved pattern. Up, down, left, and right, right? So what I'll do is I'll take a piece of Tessa tape, I'll cut it into 4 pieces. So I'm gonna cut one, and then I'm gonna cross it up. We're gonna start crossing those weaved patterns up, okay? So cross it up, cut, weave it, cross that up. Cross that up. Okay, so we got pattern of the weave going in multiple different angles. And now we'll place the tip. We'll place this over the tip. And it's not going to totally take away from how sharp it is, but that crossing up of that weave pattern is going to allow us to still get a little definition. So I'm just going to pinch them together. Okay, so you're going to be pushing with that. Okay. It's going to push through right here, but it's going to still allow you to have a little precision, just a little muted. The little tip is going to be a little bit muted, okay? And this tape together should allow that to stay on here pretty good. So now none of this is making contact. Just that right there is going to be pushing through. But now this little tip, you can even feel it. Once you start pushing, that's going to be a little more muted. But not as sharp, but still going to get some precision. Now when you flex, just slow flex into it. We're going to allow ourselves to push a little bit deeper. Allow ourselves to push a little bit deeper, but let's make precision the focus first. And just remember where that back lip is and land right inside of it. And let's just focus on improving just a little bit up here first before we move a little bit deeper. So create a micro pattern, kind of walking back and forth at the very top of that. This next little part's going to be kind of a back and forth of pushing a little, knock a little, push a little, knock a little. As soon as you see that we're landing back in that area that we've been knocking down this whole time, stop it right away. We'll back out, we'll knock it down, or just make the adjustment and push right in front of that. But as soon as we see that rebuilding, we're just going to break that back up. All right, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing like built up pressure right here in the middle. This seems okay. I know obviously there's a little bit of pressure here. I feel there's a lot of pressure right here, but it's not like really that high.
Okay, let's just focus on, we're just going to focus on this little area. We're going to get a little wind under our belt. Little stability starting to get built out there. So you notice a little low pressure, little low, chin with the panel. Let's just address cleaning a little bit of that up. We're going to start building. Now, even looking big picture, let's come back over here, get chin width panel, and look big picture. And what are we seeing? Just in this area, right in here, what are you seeing?
In front of where the low is at?
Just this whole big picture right in this area.
Okay,
so it's kind of a combination of a little bit of lows, a little bit of highs right in this area. So let's just focus on building up stability right in this area, right in here. And then we're going to slowly walk our way down, build some stability up here. That's going to set us up for that, set us up for this, set us up for that, so we can get aggressive, a little more aggressive here. This is going to be where everything the whole repair hinges off the very depth of that crease. So let's build up some stability up here and look big picture. We want, as we're in healthy metal, walking in and walking out back into healthy metal. Let's just focus on this whole area. If you want to go in and just give some support pushes in those lows first, then go in and knock back down again, either way, but we got to focus on this little area. There's a little bit of system of highs and lows in there.
Could I go in with a leather tip and relieve some pressure in here?
If you're able to get the precision from it, but at this point, would probably be best in the polished tip side. We want some real good precision. There you go. Okay, so let's get off of the crease for just a second. Lower chin on the panel, and let's look big picture for just a moment. We even look past our dent out here a little bit. There's a little unnaturalness out here, so either some pushes or blending, but we need to do a little bit out here and then move into this. So what some of this is, what some of those features are, is as you place the dents like this, as you put a glue tab on there and you get some movement, some of that trap pressure stays behind a little bit, and now you see that subtle low, subtle high. That is the remnants of that, where that energy went, came to a stop. As we get some improvement, break up some of that pressure, and we lift a little bit of that center, it will start to reveal kind of what's left over. So let's give a little attention out here too. Then we'll come back into the center. Hey, baby. You could even go further out if you wanted to also. Real subtle low out there. Super subtle. Yep, and just work your way back and forth from us to the light, but also right and left at the same time. So just kind of overall support pushes out there. This is just a general lifting of that metal out there. So as we bring all that energy in, as we bring it all in and we move it in kind of fast, it will demand that we come back outside and also push a little, kind of rebuild and you don't see it unless your chin is really low. Yep. But if we can build that outward stability, that's going to set us up to get real aggressive inside of that crease. All right, another great session. Azel is killing it. I hope you're enjoying this series. Look, if you're interested in learning PDR, click one of the links in the description box down below. If you have a friend or a family member that wants to learn PDR, make sure you share this channel and share this video with them. Get down in the comment section down below, share some knowledge, make some friends. They say iron sharpens iron. But until next time, work hard and go be great.